Let's do this.
It's on.
I'm just gonna take it easy till we get there. Looks like most people are doing that. Well, I'm right at the back.
I've got to get out of this group. It's really draining my my view here. Very framey.
Oh yeah, well, it's gonna do that for a while.
Every time I do one of these giant group rides, it's the way it gets for a little bit. Yeah, we're moving. I'm doing 64.
Yeah, I'm barely pedaling. But it's really just a warm up. Just getting everything set up. Mini maps, companion, all that stuff. Music volumes, usual routines. I was thinking to dual record if we do Crit City on Monday, and I'll do that Zwift power thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You've got to record it with a Garmin. Seems the numbers are spot on, so I don't know what the Garmin source is. Probably still N plus or the same. The power meter, which is what I'm using now for Zwift.
Yeah.
Yeah, even my machine's struggling now a little bit with this dust and the riders.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping that by the time I get to the bottom of the Alpe,
It'll be fine.
it'll clear up.
It will.
It'll clear up, and then I can go back and I can just go back in YouTube Studio and edit out this first section, make it a little more enjoyable to watch.
Do you remember what frame rate you set?
Oh, it's terrible, man.
Yeah, we should set it down again.
Yeah, it's terrible. One of these days, maybe by next season, I'll be able to hop into the new machine.
I'm like position 500, but I bet when I start climbing, I'm gonna be flying past people.
Oh yeah, yeah. Most folks probably get up here and barely do like 2.5, 2.8. At least for the first section, probably that first till the first curve, they'll probably push pretty hard. They'll round that first curve, and that's when they'll start shutting it down.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
happens to me?
Well, I'm 500 now. I expect I'll be, when I'm done with my 20 minutes, probably maybe top 200. We'll see.
I'm in the top two. I'm in the top 200 right now at 180 watts.
No, I'm just noodling it around. Doing a casual warm up. Some little openers, nothing major.
150 watts. I'm sorry, I'm at 150 watts.
What's your distance then?
4.4.
Yeah, you're way ahead. I'm just coming on 4 now.
To go down. Hit the pavement.
What's your plan for pacing? You're gonna try like 4.5?
Yeah, I would like to say above 4.
Okay.
Definitely don't want to go. I do not want to. I'm gonna try my best not to drop below 3.5.
Yeah.
Like even during my, like whenever I kind of let off to rest a little bit, I'd like to stay above 3.5.
Yeah, that's what I was trying the other day. I was doing it on erg, but I was going like I think I was resting at 260, which
Yeah.
is like 3.6. And when I say resting, I mean 5-10 seconds.
Yeah.
You kind of have to not let off at all, unless you can sit at 4.5, 4.8 the whole time.
All right, there's the line.
I'm going through the thing now, the green thing. Okay, so I'll speak to you later.
Yep.
I'm gonna go on mute and then
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
I'll let you know how I get on.
All right.
I'll fan view you when I'm done.
Sounds good.
Right on. you want me, if you need me, I'm yours.
How are you getting on?
I'm tired.
Yeah, mine's a screw up. Bug came off. Came loose. Pretty annoying.
What did?
The bike came off the trainer.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna switch bikes for Monday. Screw this.
So are you out?
No, I got it back on and I'm just soft pedaling. But my legs are
Okay.
also tired from Thursday. Cheapers. I was okay for
Yeah.
the first like 8 to 10 minutes and then just couldn't hit 300 anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling.
Probably started too strong, but it's okay. How are you doing? Are you over 4?
I was. Yeah, I'm almost to turn 10.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not back at 235. I was in the 80s, I think. Position.
I'm at 46.
I had ambitions of maybe catching up to you. Now I'm just gonna
Yeah,
cruise up.
I've been trying to stay between 4 and 5, but I've had the occasional dips down to 3, 5, 3, 6.
Yeah, that fatigue
Ooh.
catches up to you, man. Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, Thursday was tough.
Yeah. Probably 2 days off. I think I did my first segment at 360 average. And then 330. And then 320. And then it fell apart. I know I can do it. I just need to rest. And have a good bike.
I'm spent. I'm actually going to just up my cadence a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just taking a short recovery. And I'm going to do like 150 watts. Yeah, I just got that feeling of the bike coming loose. It's not a good feeling.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Feels like you're going to fly off.
So, what's the deal with that? Skewer?
I've tried 3 skewers. I don't know. I think I don't know what you call it, but the little teeth that grab onto the skewer are not meant for this. It's not meant for a trainer. So
Okay.
it's not used to having force in that direction. I think the carbon is too thin or something.
Okay.
Or the alloy that's on the little things that grip on the hanger and on the other side of the skewer. I mean, I also have put thousands of kilometers into the bike, so it's probably worn that piece down a little bit. But I think it's just the bike's not meant for a trainer. It'll be fine on the road. It's takes a bit of work to get it to just okay, and then if it just gets to that threshold, then it's like nope. Like if you just put power it a little too long, I think the metal heats up from the trainer.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Man, I hate this stupid hill.
Yep. I was thinking, I thought this was a good idea to try to average above 300, but I somehow think I'll do better on a flat.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of turning the difficulty off and just finding a 300 gear and just holding it there.
Yeah.
But since I don't have all the gears, that's the next problem. I can't really do that. I need that bit of resistance on this bike. But it's quite nice to have the bike computer, because if you're looking at a segment time, like let's say a 20-minute, it's easy to like use it for that function, you know?
Yeah.
Because they can't figure out how to put that stuff in the game.
Talking about like an average.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching my average power for the 20 minutes. It was 333 in the beginning, in the first 5 minutes, I think.
Oh yeah, everybody passed me now.
Yeah, I'm getting overtaken big time.
Where are you at right now?
Coming up to 12. I'm just going to do like 150 watts or so. 150 to 200. Just to get this damn thing done.
Yeah.
Don't really care about the time. Just keep the heart rate under 130. Try this stupid thing again on Monday. 20 minutes doesn't sound long, but when you're pushing, it feels like forever. I think I might even do better to do it like a team time trial. You know, do 4.5 to 5, and then rest at 3.6, and then 4.5, 3.6, you know.
Yeah.
Just gotta find the right way to do that.
Yeah. Team time trial, I think it's all about the length of the pull, though.
Right, yeah. Yeah, if I can do,
I mean,
say,
that's the only reason I'm getting 4.0 and averages, the 20-minute averages, is just because
the longer pulls.
I do like 2.5 minute pulls.
Yeah. Problem is I can't do 4.5 for 2 minutes. It's a little bit above my 2-minute power. Actually, that'll be dead on my 2-minute power, I think. But I can't do a lot of them. And if you want to have a high average, you've got to rest for a very short time. 2 minutes on, 30 seconds off.
Yeah.
I've got to try to do that with the bibs. Tell them I'll do every second pull. And then just crank it on the pulls. You still going to go for the 100k badge though?
Yeah. If I can get a freaking arrow.
And a
The
nice
first,
grip.
the first one I went through, I didn't get anything.
Remember, it's a race, so you'll get higher speed down the Alpe.
Yeah.
Although I don't think the descent is in the race. Crap, that's not going to help you.
That first banner we come under, I didn't get anything. It rolled around, landed on the plus, didn't give me anything. Then the second one, you know how to put like a mark ahead of you and say, you know, if you can make it here within 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a feather.
Okay, nice.
And just waiting on the next one to see what I can get.
Jeepers, I'm not even halfway through this stupid climb. Yeah, Thursday I think took it out of me, I guess. I didn't think it was that bad.
See what Jamie just said.
I went it Thursday super fresh.
Jamie said, oh, you see it? Are you still streaming, or did you cut your stream off?
No, it's still streaming. I'm probably just going to delete it. No point in keeping a failed attempt.
Coming up on 6, it's almost over.
6 is still a long way. Have you got the segment thing at the top or not? You just have lap. Does it say lap
The one
101? Or does it give you the Alp segment?
Yeah, lap 101.
So you don't even know the segment time. Okay. Because if you do it in a meetup, you get the segment time, like we did with the
Really?
race. Yeah, you can see constantly where you are. Like you'd see 42 minutes or something now, or you'd see
Oh, yeah.
32 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I went from doing 320 watt segments to 140 watts. I only have 7Ks to go. Straight into active recovery.
hate climbing this so bad. I mean, like, I guess it's like riding a mountain bike. It's just so slow, you know.
Yeah, it's mental.
Like, I would rather ride 160K in Tempest Fugit than to ride the Alpe once. I don't understand.
I hear you. I hate it too. It's like there's just no payoff.
Nah.
Like for me, I'm trying to get that stupid badge, but it's so little. Each climb I climb, it's like such a little gain, you know. 1/25th of a badge for all this work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you on fan view. What's going on there? 3.0. Come on, man. Push it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're probably
And, you know,
feeling tired like I was.
And even my heart rate's staying down, you know, like even a while ago, I was pushing almost 400 watts. My heart rate hardly ever got over 155.
Yeah, my heart rate was limiting me earlier. It was like 177. It was like, can't do more than this.
But it's like my legs, I can't get my legs to
Yeah, it's,
cooperate with
you need both systems to be firing. Like, I don't mind a high heart rate. I was fine with a high heart rate on Thursday. And my legs were
Yeah.
also fresh. But if one of the systems is not happy, it's just going to shut the other down. Like, you get those days where your heart rate's low, but your legs are just saying nope. And that usually comes after a 100, 200K ride. Hey, see,
So
you also got the S5 and the Mellenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Did I hear Lionel Wright on his last video that they've moved Kona to like
February.
November?
No, February.
Oh, February, that's right.
It's usually in October, so it's 9 February. So let's say I pull my finger out my butt and train properly and qualify in Florida. That means I'll be going in February, and that'll suck. 'Cause that's like right at the end of the winter. Actually, middle of the
Yeah.
winter. There'll be like no outside riding then.
Yeah.
I'll take it though. Just gotta get there first, like him. He's still got to qualify. Yeah, you're not gonna go into 50 minutes like this, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, to go into 50, you need to never go below 4. And that's what turn you on? I see 7, but I think that's my number.
I'm coming up on 5.
Okay. Oh, you're going again.
Yeah, might as well get it over with. Little incline here.
Yeah, it's frustrating because I felt so good on Thursday. Thursday would have been a good day to get a 4.2. But I got
See,
a 4.0.
like right there,
Yeah.
right there, it feels like I'm pushing pretty good. I'm barely even doing 300 watts.
Yeah, you were up at 400 though.
Yeah. There we go.
I don't know how like Jason and those guys hold this kind of power for the whole race.
Yeah, I don't either.
And it's not like they're super light. Okay, they are pretty light, but it's 350. 350.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, does like Jason do weightlifting? Like, does
He
he
used to.
do like leg presses and stuff?
No.
I don't know. Maybe I need to do those kind of things.
Nah, he used to lift weights quite a bit. I mean, he's a pretty lean guy. he's just got one of those never gonna quit attitudes.
Right.
Like he's got the mental game on lock for real. Uh, at this point, I really don't care.
Yeah. Me neither. I'm like, start daydreaming like, oh, how much longer do I have to do this?
At this point, just give me my 1,000 meters and I'll go on about my day.
Yeah, I'm same. I just want my 1,000 XP. Give me the wheels. Give me my
Man,
1,000 XP.
I'm telling you right now that climbing the reverse KOM and doing the radio tower in the same amount of time, the same elevation right here, I honestly don't feel like this.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's worth it. It feels much harder. Wait, this is... It says 6. So you turn 6?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I guess
It
on the
mixes
left it shows. On the left it shows. I thought it's.
On the left it's showing mine, on the right it's showing yours. That's confusing.
That's weird. Yeah, see, so on the left it's showing 5, but I just turned around 6.
So on the
So I guess-
on the right I'm seeing you just past 6, and on the left I see sector stats 9. So I'm on 9 because I'm doing
Okay.
fan view. So it's not confusing or anything.
Yeah. That's funny. Maybe I'll get the wheels this time.
That'll be nice. 1,000 XP. I got them both of the last 2 times. That's half the reason I ride the wheels, is so I can tell the game I have them. Because I think at the top it checks if you have the wheels, and if you have them, then you've got a 50% chance of getting them again. What's your total climbing by now for the Tron? How far are you? You must be like 95%.
Yeah, I mean, I got like, I'm at 45 to 46,000, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're gonna do this tomorrow again?
Yeah. Well, this or Epic KOM. I mean, I'm just gonna continue the climbing until
Well,
Tron's on.
you could always do this. Turn off the difficulty, put Netflix on, and just spin it out.
Yeah.
That's kind of crooking it, but doesn't matter. And then you just basically ride for 2 hours to do 1,000 meters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there are better ways. This is weird, though. Like, I'm watching you, seeing some of your numbers, some of mine, but I can see my numbers on the bike computer. It's kind of cool, actually. It's like I can watch you and I can watch my numbers on the bike computer. Because I've got an Edge 1030, so it's got a massive screen. So I can see everything. I've got average power, 3-second power, average speed, speedometer, time, cadence, heart rate, distance. It says I've climbed 2 meters, though. Don't know if that's correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not accurate.
I put it on outside. I haven't set up the indoor profile. Well, you're almost there. You're on 4 now. Coming on to 4, right?
Yep. Yep. I can't remember how long it took me to do the lead in now.
Well, I've been going 40 minutes, so you're probably like 41. since the start of the segment. The good news is after this only one stage left, and it won't be the Alpe.
Well,
It's probably Innsbruck or something.
I've got to go back and get 3 because I never did.
Oh, okay.
I never did get it done. I procrastinated, took a rest day, and just I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it last night. Thinking more about doing this morning. I thought, yeah, I better be smart about this and take a rest day.
Yeah, I should have taken 2 rest days. Hindsight is 2020.
Yep. I think I've broken my my wheel chock on the front, wheel block, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah?
It's a Cyclops wheel block. I don't know if you can hear it coming through my microphone. It creaks back and forth whenever I stand up.
Yeah, I hear it a little bit.
It didn't used to do that. I thought it was something real serious on my bike because, you know, my tarmac's full carbon. I thought, oh no.
Yeah, I don't think a carbon bike is a good idea actually for a trainer.
Well,
That's what I'm learning.
there's a lot of talk on a million different forums about that. And even GP Llama did a big video on it. And I mean, the consensus is that, you know, Specialized and Canyon and Trek and Cerebello, like they do a lot of tension tests on their frames, you know.
Yeah.
And even though the bikes wasn't made to run on a trainer, that the tension test that they perform on them kind of produces the same effects that a trainer would. Give me the arrow. Yes, baby. Got it.
I'll be watching when you go down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I gotta pick the right place though, and I'm not real sure where that's gonna be.
I think there is a 12% somewhere. I think it's closer to the bottom though. But if you can get into a good group, so focus on finding a group, and when you hit 90 kilometers, push the arrow and 1000 watts.
I'm actually gonna.
That'll give me something to watch while I do turn 5 and 6.
I think I'm actually gonna roll the power up first. At like maybe 600, 700 watts, then hit the arrow. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, you just need to touch 100. You don't have to stay there very long. So
Yeah.
if you just time it all correctly,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. No, I mean, like I said, I think I'm gonna like roll my power up.
I'd say
Then hit the arrow.
get a group, get into like a super tuck group, get up to 70, and then start. Then you do 700
Alright.
watts, and then the power up, and then the 1000 watts. Yeah, if I had to do 1000 watts on my trainer in this condition, I'll be hitting the wall.
Alright, there's turn 3.
Yeah, you'll be under an hour at this rate. Easily. Maybe
Yeah.
like 53. I'll be okay with an hour 10. I'll take it. Considering I'm not really pedaling. Really taking it easy. is your best time for the Alpe?
53 minutes.
Okay.
That was at like 305 watts the entire time.
You think you're gonna beat that today?
Nah. Nah, I did too much of this middle section at below 3.
Yeah, I mean, if I could, last week in the chase, if I could hold 280 watts, I don't know why I can't do like 300 watts for 20 minutes. I must be really tired. Maybe next time I'll rest and I'll use the erg mode, force it to 320 and just hold it 320.
I had a really good pace at the beginning, first 20 minutes at least, and just didn't want it bad enough.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I've sweated enough, my socks are wet.
Yeah, no two ways about it. It's still a good workout. Even for me, like a little hard segment, and then a whole bunch of zone 1, zone 2. I mean, I was pushing hard on Thursday. I think I still had more gas, but there was parts where I was like starting to cramp.
Yeah.
You know, when you're just at that limit. But both races on Thursday, I felt like I had, you know, just a little bit more gas, which is probably good. Like, probably for the first time in a long time, I didn't once, for the Fury ride, I didn't once feel like I was getting dropped.
Man, that Frank was pulling hard, dude.
Yeah, he's good.
I mean, pulling hard.
His power numbers and mine are very similar, except he weighs like 8 kilograms less.
Oh, wow.
So he's a light guy. He's a climber, actually. He's in the 60s. Super nice guy, too.
Yeah.
Hope he stays.
I hope he stays, too.
Yeah, we worked well together.
All right.
Final one.
Home stretch. Home stretch.
Looks like you got about 52 on the cards here. Pity you can't see. I'm still on turn 6, I think. Why did the chicken cross the busy highway? To see his flatmate. Did you see that?
No.
Stupid. Okay, you're almost there. Looks like you got, you'll be 52. You should beat your time. I'm not going to see the spinner, so let me know what you get.
All right. legs, stay with me.
Coming up to the best part now.
The flat part.
Yeah, the finish. I don't know if you want to wait for me, I'll be another 10 minutes, but otherwise just go.
Come on, baby. Come on, give it to me.
What you get?
A damn helmet. I already have.
How many XP is it?
It flashed too quick. I never even seen it.
Okay. Yeah, I still got at least 15 minutes, it looks like. So I'll just watch you go down and get there.
Can't get up here with this little group.
What's your, oh, the thing's over now, so what's your, you didn't know what your position was? Were you under 100?
Yeah.
Okay, then you should find a good group pretty quickly then.
Yeah, I was like in the 90s, so.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, quit showing me a statue. I got things to do. Enough. Oh yeah, there's a group right up there. Just went off.
There you go. Now you got to find a group.
Yeah.
Or you could actually just sit like this until you see that speed tick up to like 75. Then you know you're on a pretty steep section, and then just hammer it. It's only -8 now. It will get up to 80 without you doing anything.
It will.
I think so, but you need to be in a group. You just need like 2 riders. There's a little group coming up behind you. Make sure you hook onto them. They're pedaling though, so you may have to pedal just to keep up.
There's 70.
Yeah, they come.
Shit. Yeah, they're pedaling.
Yeah, if you can hang into this group, you'll pick up. There you go, 76, 77. It's now -10, so.
Jeez, I overtook them.
Yeah, you got to be smart about this. You got to see the decline coming. So it's -7 now. Now it's 10. Yeah, you got to be really quick on this. You got to watch that speed carefully. When it touches 80, you got to like deploy.
Yeah. All right. 75.
It's tough because it isn't a sustained downhill like Innsbruck.
Yeah.
When you hit this little flat segment, you actually got to look for a longer segment. So this is a short segment, then there's a short one, and then there's a long one. So you're coming down, you're going to hit 5 now. I'd say from 6 6 is a long one, so save it for that. Because then there won't be a flat piece. So I think just hang on for now. Got one little left turn here. And you're gonna pass me on the road. Here we go, I'm gonna crash into you now. That's how far back I am. Boom.
Alright, yeah, it looks like a pretty good downhill too. It looks like it gets pretty steep.
So get ready, yeah. Once you hit 70, I would say push it.
Alright, here we go.
Jeez. A little bit more, a little bit more. Oh man. Keep pushing a little bit more. You're gonna hit another downhill now. That was close because you hit it flat. It was like
Yeah.
-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Innsbruck. Innsbruck is the way.
Jeez Louise.
I switched from you, nice like flying down the hill, switched back to me and it's like going nowhere.
Like watching a slug crawl across the road.
Yeah,
It's funny.
it's so stupid. I mean, I'm not pedaling hard, so I guess it's fair, but yeah. I could probably go a little harder. Let's get this damn thing done.
72.
It's going to be one of those days where I think the bike's going to ride down by itself. What was your segment time in the end?
Oh, I don't know. Too focused on watching that stupid spinny thing.
Well, I'm coming up on an hour, so I'm not going to break an hour today.
Like I said, it really, I didn't do it I didn't do this morning for the time. I really just did it for the elevation.
Yeah, I did it to try to do the 20-minute, but also just to tick another one off for the badge.
But at the same time, it was a hell of a workout.
I think I'll be on 14, which puts me 11 to go. Can't imagine climbing this thing another 11 times, but anyway. Maybe it'll get fun at some point, I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds
Maybe it's more fun on the kicker bike, but this sucks.
sounds terrible.
Yeah. It's only 10,000 meters of climbing. I just don't get it. Some people love it, like Paul and Shane, they like climbing. I just don't, I can't get the payoff of climbing.
Yeah.
And I know the more power you put down on the climbs, the faster you go overall. It just doesn't pay off for me.
Yeah, I just like to go fast. Oh. I seriously feel like they should make a deal where, like, if you can make it to the top of the out within an hour, then you can have the option to hit a jump off the top that you have to be able to roll 1,000 watts to be able to go off of, and like ramp yourself all the way down to the bottom.
Oh, you mean down the side of the hill?
Yeah,
That'll be funny.
yeah.
Switch
You can
to the-
either turn around, you can either do the loop and turn around and ride it down, or if you've made it in under an hour, then you have to be able to roll up to 1,000 watts and you can jump off the side.
Take the mountain bike and go rough.
Yeah. Like every time I try for the 100, I get so close, but just not quite there.
I would think it would be easy for you with your power.
I know.
I'm 526, so 400 people have passed me. The ones that have passed me, the ones that were gonna pass me have passed me now. It's like we're stable now. Yeah, this week, usually by this time I've done 350k, 300, 350. I think I'm on 200 so far this week. But that
Yeah, I'm
means
not even there.
that means I pushed hard on Thursday, so less mileage, more intensity, which is good. I'll get stronger, but starting to feel it now. Hopefully,
This
if I
ride,
get on the
this
other
ride
bike,
right here, I'm
yeah.
still under 150, I think.
Hopefully, I'll recover a bit better for Monday. Let's see. What am I on? Weekly distance goal 193.7. Probably not going to make my 300, and that's just fine.
Where you at on that?
On the climb,
Yeah.
turn 3. I have 2.5k to go. Slow going. You done?
Yeah, I'm now at the bottom.
I did check on Zwift Power. You know, on Zwift Power, you can actually check your it says year for your distance. So it's
Yeah.
basically taking the last 12 months. I think I'm on 13,000 kilometers.
Wow.
I saw that and I was like, jeepers, that's a lot of distance. And then this is a quiet week and I'm doing almost 300, 200 plus. I would never do this a year ago. It's thrown me a carrot. It's given me one of those like flashy things. If I get there in a minute, there's no freaking way I'm getting there in a minute. That'll take 1,000 watts. Yeah, you can. You don't have to carry on. You can quit if you want. I'm just gonna get to the top and then let the bike ride down.
Well, my
What you should do
recording.
when you're at the bottom, what you should do is turn around and do a little bit of extra climbing. 100, 200 meters. Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Well, it's a shortcut because you don't have to go through the jungle or anything to
That's
start.
true. That is
Yeah.
true.
Even if you do just a cool down, Just been riding an hour 15 already. Feels like 3 hours.
Let's see here. Out the Zwift. Out the Zwift. Oh, son of a.
53:04. How much?
No, that was my old time. 53:57 is what this is what I did today.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's still well under an hour, so. And you already got that badge.
53. Yeah, 53 seconds under PR.
Under or over?
Over. Yeah, over. I did. Yeah. I was
So for now.
53 seconds slower.
So for now, I still have a better PR than you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Till the next chase race. I think the next one I can do If I rest properly, I want to go for the 50. That's going to be tough though. I have to average 300.
You can do it. You can do it on a fresh day for sure.
Yeah, like super fresh, like 3 days off. I haven't taken 2 days off in 6 months, so 3 days off will be interesting. But it'll be on a Saturday, which means Thursday time trial, which means Friday off, Saturday off. The best I can do is 2 days. I do want to beat Chad, but he's like 47 something, so
Oh really?
yeah. Yeah, he smashed it last time.
Man, if I could ever get erg mode figured out.
Yeah, that's easy. I don't know how well it works on the snap though.
It should be, ideally, it should be identical to the kicker.
See, I look at this and I go, okay, I only have 2 turns left. So I'm getting close now, and then I look at the climbing, 880 meters. I'm like, oh, I still have to do 120 meters of climbing. That's what I hate about the Alpe. Yeah, this is going to be a slow one today. Did you turn around? Or are you just keeping going?
You sprinting it out?
Huh? Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking about it. I'm getting bored. I'm just gonna do a little.
139. It's 139 miles.
What, me or you?
He was.
Yeah.
What does your clock say? What's your time clock say?
The ET is 119.
I was just wondering how far off your stream was.
For the segment, I'm 109. Although that's a bit wrong because I had to unplug the trainer for a while when I was screwing around with the bike.
Yeah, your stream is showing. Well, yeah, your
It's
stream
probably
is
way
showing
off.
119.20.
Okay. So that's about 20 seconds off. That's not too bad.
119.30 now.
Yeah, it just
Okay,
ticked
that's up.
120. It's about 30 seconds behind. One mile.
Yeah, man. Pretty well got it done now.
Yeah, there's no quitting now. I'm not. My name's not Shane. I don't turn around at this point. Every time he did a workout and he's like, "Yeah, I'm at turn 4. I'm turning around." I'm like, "Why?" Then you get no XP because the spinner gives you the XP. And then one day you're going to be like, "I could have had this masochist badge by now." I have done the workout and turn around though. Kind of regret it now. Could have had an extra 3.
Need to move my Discord overlay over there on the right like you have yours. Mine's still on the left over the top of my watts.
And I don't know if you noticed, but it's a bit bigger now.
Yeah.
I scaled it up a bit, so it doesn't go so blurry on the stream. Oh, come on.
I'm 132nd out of 803.
132nd. I'm 531st. But for a lot of these guys, this is like it's like a big race for them. Almost 1 kilometer to go, and I know a little piece of that is flat, so that helps. Are you watching the stream now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Since you said I wasn't doing enough power, I've upped it a bit. Hold it up until the spinner.
Your average on segment 5 was 120.
Yeah, that's why I was watching you. Hey, it's still over 100.
Oh, to me, it's always that last climb right before the finish line that feels like the longest one.
Yeah, it is quite a long one when you pass number 1. See, I don't get it. Like, I can hold like 240, 250 watts at a low heart rate, but 300, 320, not the same.
Have you ever watched any of that Super League triathlon on YouTube?
No?
You check it out. It's pretty good. Like the Brownlee brothers participated in it for a while.
Yeah, those guys are animals.
But I mean, so like I watched one yesterday from 19, and they did like it was like a really short. I mean, it's like a 5150, but they did like 2 complete rotations of a 5150.
That's weird. Oh yeah, they do like totally different stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but they call it Super League Triathlon Series.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't do
And
the
what's
standard distances and stuff. Yeah.
What's that guy's name? Van Zant Lewis or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a freaking monster, dude. Like whenever he runs, like his race pace, like the facial expression that he makes, it looks like me out for a stroll at Walmart. Like he's just like chilling.
I think I can see the finish line. About to cross 1,000 meters, which is good. There was a time when I never thought I would go under an hour up the Alpe, so,
Yep, same here.
and I know I can do it in 51. So I'm good with a stupid 116, whatever this is. They all count.
Are you wearing the S-Works shoes?
White shoes?
Yeah.
I only have like 4 pairs of shoes. But I switch from the
I don't
yellow
have
to the
many.
white.
I just hate how they make the white S-Works shoes. It almost looks like you're wearing like grandpa shoes on your bicycle.
Oh, I need to check that. I haven't. What do you mean? They're moving now, so I'll have to check in the garage.
You know how like you see like the old grandpas at the mall or at Walmart or whatever, like they're wearing their like ginormous white New Balance shoes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Okay.
I mean, in the picture though, like when you're looking at it in your garage, like they look sweet. They look like they do in real life. But like when you put them on your avatar, They just look like big and clunky.
I haven't really noticed. I rode probably most of my
Well,
time with the white shoes because I have white shoes in real life.
they don't look too bad, right? Whenever you did that side view there, they didn't look too bad. They don't look too bad in high definition. Let's put it that way.
I just yeah, I see other folks have got socks. I don't like the socks.
Maybe that's
Maybe
Yeah.
the socks make them look silly.
yeah. I'm ready to get the Mavic shoes.
Those are the yellow ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I think it's a high level, like 36 or something. I feel like I've been on this level for a long time now.
Yep. Yeah. You said like 30 minutes ago you could see the finish line.
No, I mean level 43.
Oh.
You see at the top there, I'm like halfway. I think I might be stuck on level 43 for the rest of the season. Oh no, I can still, it's only like 250 meters. But this is the other part that really grinds me, like you were saying right at the end. You watch that little counter go down so slowly. And I mean, that's the flat road counter, that's not the climbing counter. I don't get it. There's names here for the event. Your name's not on the list.
Isn't that crazy? That guy did it in like said he did it in what 54?
You did it faster, but he's number one.
Yeah. That's weird.
It's weird, really random. 6 days ago, 51:03. There we go.
Yeah, right there, 54:50.
Okay, now I can see the finish.
You'll get the damn wheels.
They'll be third time lucky. I doubt it though. No, no wheels. 250. 250 is 10 kilometers, so that's a break even.
Nice.
It's okay.
Alright, dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop off and go get the car. I told the boys that I would take them to town today and buy them a new fishing
Yeah,
boat,
cool,
so-
man. Thanks for sticking around. Hope it was a
Yeah.
good one.
We'll holler at you later.
Catch you later. Cheers.